Human learning to imitate baby's crying voice destroys Italian bel canto. Question 1. Why is the baby's crying sound considered a model for adult voice production? Why do some people advocate that adults should imitate the baby's vocal method? Answer 1. The baby's crying sound is a very primitive, untrained vocal phenomenon that relies on simple physiological responses. Due to the baby's small physical structure, the breath is concentrated mainly in the upper chest during crying, naturally causing abdominal breath vibrations. However, the adult physiological structure is completely different, with a larger chest and abdominal cavity and more complex breath distribution. Using the baby's vocal method as a model for adults is inappropriate because adult voice production requires more complex breath support and techniques. Simply imitating the natural cry of a baby cannot achieve ideal vocal results and may even lead to incorrect breath distribution and vocal cord damage. Question 2. What is the difference between breath support in babies and adults? Answer 2. Babies have a relatively simple breath support mechanism, relying more on airflow in the upper chest and mouth during crying. Due to their small body, the distance between the abdomen and chest is shorter, requiring no complex training or control for breath support. In contrast, adults have a different body structure with a larger distance between the abdomen and chest. For singing, adults need continuous expansion of the abdomen to provide sufficient breath support. Adult singing requires the coordination of breath flow through the abdomen, chest, and head, and a balance within the resonance space of the upper body to maintain voice stability and power. Imitating the baby's vocal method will lead to incorrect breath distribution, which cannot support adult high notes or the stability of vocal quality. Question 3. Why can't adults simply imitate the baby's vocal method? Answer 3. Adult voice production is fundamentally different from that of a baby, particularly in terms of breath distribution, vocal cord use, and resonance coordination. A baby's voice production is simpler, relying on instinctive airflow and natural abdominal vibrations, while adults need to control their breath with complex techniques. Especially when singing high notes, adults must use abdominal support and chest resonance, not just rely on vocal cord vibrations. If an adult only imitates a baby's natural voice production, it could lead to incorrect use of abdominal breath, causing breath blockage, which hinders the voice's expansion and resonance, even resulting in vocal fatigue or vocal cord damage. Question 4. How does Caruso use his breath? What is unique about his breath support method? Answer 4. Caruso's breath support was highly trained, with more than 60% of the breath pressure placed between his chest and abdomen, ensuring the stability of his voice and the richness of his resonance. He maintained continuous expansion at the bottom of his abdomen and raised his soft palate to support and project the voice. This is entirely different from the baby's vocal method, which relies on the natural airflow in the upper chest, with no abdominal breath support. Caruso's vocal technique involved controlling breath flow between the abdomen and chest, allowing him to maintain stable sound production in high notes while producing deep, powerful resonance. Adults must learn techniques similar to Caruso's, not simply rely on the baby's crying method. Question 5. Why is it impossible to achieve Italian bel canto by relying solely on the baby's vocal method? Answer 5. Italian bel canto demands coordinated breath support and vocal cord control to achieve a rounded, rich vocal quality. The baby's vocal method, though natural, lacks the breath control and resonance space required for adult voice production. Adult voice production requires the coordination of breath through the abdomen, chest, and head, while the baby's voice depends mostly on airflow above the chest, failing to provide high-quality vocal support. Relying solely on the baby's vocal method leads to vocal cord tension and breath blockage, preventing the production of stable, beautiful sound. Only with proper breath training and technique can the ideal vocal quality and resonance of bel canto be achieved. Question 6. What negative impacts can the erroneous theory of imitating a baby's vocal method have on singing technique? Answer 6. Imitating a baby's vocal method can lead to incorrect use of breath, especially the incorrect distribution of abdominal breath. When an adult sings high notes, if they only rely on the baby's vocal method, the abdominal breath may be mistakenly closed off, hindering the flow of breath, causing unstable voice support and leading to fatigue or injury. Furthermore, this incorrect breath support can affect the coordination of resonance chambers, leading to a lack of depth and power in the voice. Ultimately, the singer's voice may become weak, hoarse, and even cause excessive strain on the vocal cords. Therefore, adults should focus on learning proper breath support methods rather than blindly imitating the baby's vocal method.